Good morning, everybody. Today we shall continue the chapter Chemical Reactions and Equations. In previous class, we shall discuss about the importance of types of chemical reactions. They are chemical combination reactions, decomposition reactions, displacement reactions, double displacement reactions, and redox reactions. Now, we shall discuss about the displacement reaction. Here, displacement reactions means the reactions in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element is called displacement reaction. Displacement reactions means the reaction in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element is called displacement reaction. Or when an element displaces another element from its respective compound of lower reactivity, it is said to be displacement reaction. So observe this equation. Here zinc reacts with hydrogen sulfate. So here hydrogen and zinc sulfate is formed. Zinc reacts with hydrogen sulfate. Here hydrogen and zinc sulfate is formed. So in this reaction, zinc has replaced or removed another element, hydrogen from hydrogen sulfate. So this reaction is known as displacement reaction. How the displacement reaction will take place, let us see through the activity. Here observe these two test tubes before and after. Take 3 iron nails and clean them by rubbing with sandpaper. Take 3 iron nails and clean them by rubbing with sandpaper. And take 2 test tubes marked as A and B. Observe these 2 test tubes. So here mark A and B in each test tube. And take about 10 ml of copper sulfate solution in each test tube. The 2 iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution in test tube B for about 20 minutes. Take 2 iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution in the test tube B for about 20 minutes. And keep one iron nail aside for comparison. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution and compare the intensity of the blue color of copper sulfate solution in test tube A and B. And also compare the color of the iron nails dipped in copper sulfate solution with the one kept aside. Why does the iron nail becomes brownish in color and the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades? Here, when iron nail in this reaction, iron has displaced or removed the another element copper from copper sulfate solution. Here iron nail when we dipped the iron nail in copper sulfate solution, the iron nail is fade because here iron has displaced or removed the another element copper from copper sulfate solution. So this reaction is known as displacement reaction. Here zinc and lead are more reactive elements than copper. They displace copper from its compounds. Here some examples you have to see the displacement reaction. Here zinc reacts with copper sulfate. Here zinc sulfate and copper is separated. Aluminium reacts with copper sulfate. Here aluminium and copper and aluminium sulfate is formed. When ferrous sulfate reacts with copper sulfate, here copper plus copper and ferrous sulfate is formed. When lead is reacts with copper chloride, it's formed lead chloride and copper is separated. So here calcium bromide reacts with silver nitrate. Here silver bromide and calcium nitrate is formed. Here zinc and lead are more reactive elements than copper. So because they displace copper from its compounds. And then double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. So you will observe that. So a white substance which is insoluble in water. So this insoluble substance is known as precipitate. So when you observe a white substance which is insoluble in water, is formed, this insoluble substance is known as precipitate. Any reaction that produces a precipitate can be called as precipitation reaction. So here what do you mean by double displacement reaction? Here double displacement reactions means the reaction in which new compounds are formed by mutual exchange between two compounds. The reaction in which new compounds are formed by mutual exchange between two compounds are called double displacement reaction. So observe this equation. When silver nitrate reacts with sodium chloride, here mutual exchange and then silver chloride and sodium nitrate is formed. Here AgNO3 means silver nitrate. NaCl means sodium chloride. So this silver nitrate reacts with sodium chloride. Here mutual exchange of form and silver chloride and sodium nitrate is formed. Here AgCl means silver chloride and NaNO3 means sodium nitrate. So the reaction in which an exchange of ions between the reactants are called double displacement reactions, or the reaction in which new compounds are formed by mutual exchange between two compounds are called double displacement reaction. And these reactions are also called precipitation reaction. So the reaction in this reaction insoluble substance is formed in water, so it is known as precipitate. Any reaction that produces a precipitate, so it is called it as precipitation reaction. So see here the mutual exchange are formed in between these two atoms in silver nitrate and sodium chloride. So that's why it is called it as double displacement reaction. And then oxidation and redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction or redox reaction. Here oxidation reactions means, so what do you mean by oxidation reaction? Here oxidation reactions means addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen is called oxidation reaction. Oxidation reactions means addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen is called oxidation reaction. Here reduction reactions means addition, you have to see opposite to that of the oxidation reaction. In reduction reaction, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is called reduction reaction. In oxidation reaction, addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. But in reduction reaction, you have to see that the opposite to that of the oxidation reaction. Here, in reduction reaction, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is called reduction reaction. So, you have to see in this reaction. So, here sodium reacts with chlorine. Here, sodium chloride is formed. You have to see the loss of electrons in chlorine. So here the addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. So that's why it is called it as oxidation reaction. In reduction reaction, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is called reduction reaction. So you have to see that the addition redox reaction. Here, what do you mean by redox reaction? Have you know the meaning of the redox reaction? So here, in the redox oxidation and reduction taking place together is called redox reaction. Here, redox reactions means oxidation and reduction reaction takes place together. So it is called it as reduction reaction. And then corrosion and rancidity. So when a metal is attacked by a substance around it such as moisture acids, so it is said to be corroded, and this process is called corrosion. So observe the core figure. So how corrosion will be and takes place. Here, when a metal is attacked by substance around it such as moisture acid, so it is said to be corrode, and this process is called corrosion. Here the black coating on silver and green coating on copper are the examples of corrosion. Here note down the point. A very important question. The examples of corrosion. Here the black coating on silver and green coating on copper are the examples of corrosion. Here corrosion causes damage to car bodies, bridges, iron railings, ships, and to all objects made of metals, especially those of iron. Corrosion of iron is a serious problem. You have to see corrosion of iron is a serious problem. It can damage the iron metals. And then rancidity. So here rancidity means the oxidation of fats and oil when exposed to air is known as rancidity. Rancidity means the oxidation of fats and oils when exposed to air is known as rancidity. It leads to bad smell and bad taste of food. It leads to bad smell and bad taste of food. So usually substances which prevent oxidation, here antioxidants are added to foods. So these antioxidants containing fats and oil. So keeping food in airtight containers help to slow down the oxidation. So keeping the food, so it's in airtight containers, it helps to slow down the oxidation. So this prevents the food from becoming rancid, and hence chips are flushed with the nitrogen gas to prevent it from rancidity. Here replacing air by nitrogen. So replacing air by nitrogen, it can be prevent from the rancidity. And refrigeration is also one of the examples of rancidity. So it is the methods to prevent the rancidity are by adding antioxidants, keeping the food in airtight containers, replacing air by nitrogen, and refrigeration. So okay dear students, today we shall discuss about the importance of displacement reaction. And examples of displacement reaction: double displacement reaction, oxidation and reduction reaction or redox reaction, and then corrosion and rancidity. Okay, thank you.